So one of the main red flags, if you're getting to know or dating a toxic or narcissistic person, is if they unnecessarily put down their ex. If they are unnecessarily trashing their ex. Like if they keep just harping on about how their ex was crazy and treated them terribly and things like that, that's unnecessary to move on. A lot of times they do that in order to be preemptive. It's a calculated move just in case the ex reaches out to you and tells you who they really are. They want to put it into your head. The narcissist wants to put it into your head that their ex was crazy and that their ex was the one that was treating them terribly and cheating and stuff like that. When in all actuality, a lot of times, it's the person that is sitting right in front of you that treated them terribly. So as a narcissist, if we can get ahead of if we can get ahead of everything and just let you know that they were the crazy one, it helps build our case. So if they reach out, they look crazy and I look like I'm telling the truth. And a narcissist is going to be love bombing you, so it'll be hard to see through that. Just be wary of people putting down their ex. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammett, known as mental illness across all social media platforms. The self-aware narcissist, Mr. Mental Illness himself. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. And, this platform is dedicated to just raising awareness to NPD. It just is. This series right here is dedicated to taking my TikToks and YouTube shorts and making them longer. They are 60 seconds. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds, of course. So this right here, the video you just watched, was about the red flags, y'all. Stop ignoring the red flags. Please. Please. You have to. So we've all had bad relationships. Sometimes the relationships have been bad because of us. Sometimes the relationship has been bad because of the other person. But do you go around unnecessarily trashing your exes to people you just meet? Why are you saying, my ex was a she didn't let me clap the cheek. She's a that's unnecessary. There's anger there. The ex probably left that person because that person was treating them terribly. That's why they had harbor so much anger and rage. You know what I mean? Like, one of the red flags that you might be talking to a narcissist is them just unnecessarily picking on their exes. It just is. It's just them unnecessarily welling on their exes and providing you unnecessary information and context to their previous relationship. It just is. It's just unnecessary. Oh my goodness. It's just unnecessary for the situation to, it is. It's unnecessary to bash somebody that you're no longer with. I can see going over, hey, me and my ex had a terrible relationship. That person was cheating on me, treated me terribly. Let's just leave it at that. But if they keep harping on their exes, they are trying to set you up. That's a red flag. If they keep harping on their ex, it's a red flag. Because a lot of times, like I said in the video right there, narcissistic people are very, very calculated. And they always anticipate somebody else breaking the fourth wall of your relationship, coming in there trying to ruin your new relationship with the truth, trying to ruin it with the truth. So in order to get out of head of you, a narcissistic person will truly reach out, will truly set you up to make it seem like you were the crazy person and seem like you treated them terribly. Hey, my ex she did this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. Can you please not do what my ex did to me, please? Can you please not treat me terribly? Is it working? Are my tears working? Can you please not treat me terribly? That's how it goes right there. You hear that. You see that. They are setting you up because they'll be love. The narcissist will be love bombing you, giving you everything that you want and need, and simultaneously bashing their exes. So guess what? If their ex notices that they are in a new relationship and decides to reach out to you, decides to reach out to the new supply, the next person, guess what? You're already set up to believe anything the narcissist says because they clapping your cheeks or they putting their cheeks on you and you don't know how to handle it and you're madly in love and you don't want to hear anything anybody else has to say. You're lying to me. They wouldn't do that. They told me you were going to reach out to me. They said that you were going to reach out to me. They told me you're going to do this. You can't ruin our relationship. I'm sorry our relationship didn't work out. Maybe you should treat them better. Years later down the road, they'll be reaching out to you. Trust me. Just calm down. Like, sometimes people just think that there are better. Sometimes people are just not going to believe the new supply. They're just not going to believe you. So it's a waste of time because like I said, The love bombing is intense. Did you, like, if you got love bombed by a narcissist and somebody brought something bad about that person to your attention, would you consider it 100%? Most people are going to say, right now, you're going to say yes. But there's so many people who just ignored it. You just ignore it. You're like, okay, you go share a meme or something with crazy exes don't want people to be happy. I see. Bop, 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 boop, boop, boop. You miss the red flags and you end up in a terrible relationship where you get tortured for years because you didn't listen. Narcissists, like y'all, I'm just telling y'all how calculated we are. We are thinking about all the avenues. So be the smart ones are. We think about all the avenues to protect ourselves. Narcissism at its core is, about control and defense, protecting our ego. We don't want our ego to get crushed by the old person in our life coming telling the truth to the new person. We don't want that. So we're going to set it up. Hey, look, my ex, I know her. I know what type of person my ex is. And look, I don't want her to ruin what we have going on. Because look, I know it's only been 3 weeks, but I'm just like so madly in love with you. Like, I've never felt this way about anybody else in my life. I've never felt like you are. I can't even talk straight because you are it for me. Like, and so I just don't want anybody, like any past relationships that, or I got treated terribly to get in the way of what we have going on. And like, I can't even talk straight because I hope saying I love you this quickly doesn't make you feel weird or awkward or anything, but I can't control how I feel. Like, that relationship was terrible, and it's so happy and so good for me to see something, to meet somebody that's on the same level as me, that just I vibe with, I can see myself with, I can see the future with, I see all of this stuff with right here. I see it, I feel it, I know it, I do it. I just don't want them to ruin it. So if they reach out to you, please just give me a chance to explain myself, please. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. Just please give me a chance to explain myself. Boom, got you. And scene. You see that right there? And scene. Yes, I am an actor, so if you have any open roles, I will apply. But you see how that goes right there? You see how it works. You know how it works. Like, I'm calculated. You see, that's off the top, y'all. That's off the top of my head. If it happened right now in this day, if it happened today, I can say that, and it's believable. Because I've been treating you so good for 3 weeks. Could I be in love with you? Yeah, it looked like love. It felt like love because I'm giving you things. I'm giving you love. It's not love. It's love adjacent. It's love adjacent. It feel like love. It look like love. It feel like sugar. It tastes like sugar, but it's sucrose. You know what I mean? Not sucrose. What's that? What's the sugar-free stuff? Sugar in the raw, whatever you call it. It's gonna bother me, y'all. It's gonna bother me. It's not sugar. You know what I mean? Sugar substitute. Sugar substitute. Artificial sweetener. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know I wasted a couple of seconds there. That just bugs me right there. It is. I still don't know. But yeah. It's love adjacent. I'm giving the other person all this love, all this caring, all this affection. And they're like, y'all, I'm believable. Your ex is going to be believable. That current narcissistic person that you're talking to, I'm going to be believable. I'm going to be able to trick people. It's just going to happen. Like, but don't ignore the red flags. I just gave you 4 red flags and just talking. I told you I loved you. I just got over emotional, about to cry. I told you I future faked you. Another red flag. I see myself having kids. And I to bash my head. I gave you 4 red flags in one acting scene, but y'all probably only know there's one I told you about. You see how quick I am. I'm smooth with it. That's self-aware narcissist for you. Do y'all want a self-aware narcissist? You see how manipulative I am? Being aware? Y'all want that. You want a self-aware narcissist. You want your narcissist to go to therapy and be aware of everything that they do. That's what y'all want, right? That's what you claim. You want your narcissistic person in your life to go to therapy. That's what y'all want. You want a very, very aware, manipulative person. I can still do that to this day. If I was going to be single right now, I can still do it. But I got millions of followers online. I got millions of people who know my face now. Still do it. To this day. To this day. Shout out Deontay Wilder. Anyways, y'all, got to hop on this one-on-one here. If you want to do a one-on-one over Zoom, link is in the bio. Mental illness is out. Peace.